Hey everyone, it's Eric with FirearmTutorials.com, and today I have an update on the reloading shop. It's been a long time coming, but I've made some progress on it, so we'll take a look at it. Before I get into all of this, we'll look at what's in there. I wanted to film this yesterday, and I actually fell in this trench, so I'm going to try not to do that again. First thing, like I said, we'll go through this quick. Replace these steps so they're not dry rotted anymore. The windows, you know, I was looking for a way that I could kind of get some privacy out of them so you couldn't see in. I looked at different films, tints, whatever, and so this is actually just the plastic dip paint, so I just spray painted them. I didn't even tape this off. I just painted the window panes, did the same thing over here. You know, cheap and effective. Doesn't look so great from the inside, but from the outside it looks okay. I've painted all the walls, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that took a while, especially to do, you know, the peaks up there. I took the pegboard down that was all here. It ended like about there, I think, some of that old school pegboard, and I went with this. This is called Wall Control. So this is a metal version that, you know, goes into the studs here, so it gives me a lot of room to hang stuff. I've got those blue ones over there that I'll probably put on this wall at some point. And flooring, I ended up just kind of sanding some of it, you know, with these sanders here. I haven't kind of done this area, but I think my idea was just to get some of the staining. You know, a lot of it looked like this from whatever the previous guy was doing in here. So just to kind of make it a little better, I'm not going to restain it, and I'm not going to paint it for sure. So this is basically where the bench is going to go. This is just an 8-foot bench. I'll get into more details, probably another video on that, because I'm going to use T-tracks and a different sheet of wood for the top and all that, but that'll be a different video. But that's basically kind of its footprint in here. So I'll have a little bit of space on each side, maybe put a small air compressor on one side and like a trash can or something in the other. Shop vac maybe, I don't know. And electrical. So we looked at this before. I said that I didn't have 220, but I do right here where that red wire is coming out. That goes down to an outlet down here that's 220. Not that I necessarily need that at the moment, but it's kind of cool. The reason I took this panel off is I was debating running another like 16.2 or 14.2 or something wire up around here so that I could feed. I have 2 of these LED shop lights, you know, that I want to somehow mount up here. I'm still not sure how that's going to work with the way the ceiling angle is and stuff like that. I'll have to come up with some kind of way to mount those so that they're still putting the light straight down. But that shouldn't be too tough. I'm just trying to decide if I want to run another power line to do that, and then I don't know, make wire in a switch here or something. I don't know. So there's that. And what else? Oh, if anybody has any ideas, so the ceiling tiles here, you see are insulated ceiling tiles, are kind of falling apart. So I was debating putting just real insulation up there, you know, basically in the whole ceiling to try and control the heat a little better. If anybody has any input or suggestions, comments, whatever, let me know on that. Still got the old AC unit running here. Using that kilowatt, I was actually able to figure out it takes about $40 a month to run this thing, so not crazy, but we'll definitely want to. That was in the heat of the summer too, so maybe get something more efficient. Ooh. So these, let's see, look at that. Small primer 45 brass, which I'm not a fan of. However, there was a sale on this processed and primed extreme brass. It was like so cheap that I couldn't not buy it. So got a couple thousand of those. It's pretty much the only gun thing I've purchased. The rest of it's kind of all strewn amongst here. See, we got the Dylan press in there, RCBS stuff over there. So like I said, once I get the bench done, some of this stuff will start to get unpacked. The other key component of really getting this thing operational is the communication side of it. So you can see right here, I've got a pull string and a little pipe. So the original owner had a telephone line in here, right? Which does me no good. So I went to the other end, tied the pull string, you know. So now I have a pull string for that, but I had anticipated that wouldn't be enough, this skinny little pipe. So I got this stuff, which is called Alpha Flex, 1-inch Alpha Flex, and you can see it's flexible, but it's also like really, really durable. I put 80 pounds of weights on top of this and it didn't even really move the tube. So basically running that back to the same place that this goes, and then I'll do one of these deals, just probably put this guy here, you know, Alpha Flex goes into the bottom of it. That takes care of that. If anybody has questions about how I got this pull string through here, it was kind of an interesting process. But you can see I had to go, this is a cypress tree, so I had to go underneath all of these roots, which was a real pain to dig this out, especially with all of these roots right here from these bushes over here. So it goes here. Now this is going to be the next hard part, is I have to get this on the inside of here, which was already done at one point for the small little tube I have here, but you know, I think I'm going to have to cut a section of this out and then basically do the same thing, like drill a hole, a 1-inch hole down through there so that I can get the tube up through there, just like kind of this one's doing. Then the cables will come up, they'll go all the way up, up, and then go back straight into the house, and then back to the switch that I have in there. So once I get that going, I can get you know, like a wireless access point out here, since I can't, tripped on that again, since I can't get a signal, and then I'll probably have a hard line, and then I'll probably put some cameras, like one here and then like one on that side that looks out towards that side of the street. So I mean, that's 4 drops right there, 4 physical cables, which I may have been able to fit 4 through there, maybe, but I also might run coax and single mode, multi-mode, you know, at least one flavor of fiber for future use. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, if you guys have any questions or comments, let me know. And once, like I said, once I get that bench going, I'll be able to actually do some more videos again. So that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll go inside before we talk about all of this. Okay, I just fell in.